everybody. I did a multiple choice reading with animal totem messages this morning, and I set up a little. I took this crystal, and I had, I like to set things up a little bit. This is my workspace, and these are all of the things that mean significant things to myself. And so somebody asked me if that stone that I had was a rose quartz, but what it is it's a rutilated quartz. As you can see, this is rutilated quartz. And I said, interesting. I think I'm meant to give this message. So I like doing these live video readings as opposed to just cards on the counter, because I get things, from spirit as I speak. So I chose to use the Crystal Oracle deck. This is one of my favorite decks. It's by Tony Carmine Salerno. He's one of my favorite authors. And the first message is going to be rutilated quartz, because this is what came up. So what rutilated quartz, and that's why I felt, it was a message to me and I needed to definitely share it, because it was just confirmation from spirit. So what rutilated quartz is telling you is that you are subconsciously receiving loving vibrations and loving thoughts, and they're connected to someone from your past. There's an episode or some kind of an issue or conflict that hurt you emotionally, and it's now being healed, and it's being reconciled, actually. And the reason and the way this is happening is through unconditional love and forgiveness. So over the next coming days, not quite sure how long it will be going on, but you should be noticing yourself, finding yourself emotionally and mentally reciprocating that same feeling that is coming from this one sending it to you. And you'll be reflecting on this person or this past event. Through this, there's a mutual exchange of healing that's taking place, because this is love. And when you send unconditional love out, that's what happens. Past wounds are now energetically being healed, and all of the negative attachments that were around the situation are being resolved and released. I feel right now my sacral chakra spinning. So this is what rutilated quartz was telling us. And I thought, all right, well, let's just continue and see what other messages come forward. And the next message absolutely confirms that. And it's speaking about ruby. So let's put a little ruby crystal down in front of this. And these are Herkimer diamonds. So ruby is telling you, ruby of course is about love and passion. And what it's telling you is that your passion for someone that you love is being rekindled. And you're going to soon find yourself glowing, because you've got this feeling of joy and excitement and zest for life that's building inside of you. And as you find yourself reflecting on all of the blessings connected to this one, and all of the precious memories that come up into your mind from this beautiful relationship, you're going to realize that bad times are forgotten easily. And what's just left for you are these beautiful, precious memories of love. They want to talk about, this morning I talked about the great wave that came, right? This great wave of emotion. What they want you to do right now is recognize that sometimes that's what life is like. Sometimes you've got a great wave. Sometimes it's turbulent, it's sea. And other times it's just like a soft, gentle flow. So it's forever changing, right? Sometimes it's raging, sometimes it's tranquil and calm. But right now you're reflecting on these feelings of passion, love, and these passionate memories. Precious, precious memories. So that's that next message. The next message that comes forward is turquoise. And I will give you my turquoise ring that I wear on my pointer finger. So turquoise, the message from turquoise, is saying to you, don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid. Speak your truth. Because a situation that is possibly causing concern for you, it could be easily resolved just by expressing your feelings. You're not going to hurt anyone or upset anyone by speaking what's on your mind, expressing truly how you feel. In fact, what you have to say is going to have the opposite effect of what you think it is. So by communicating your feelings and what you prefer, your preferences, clearly, You know, honestly, everyone is going to be, everyone involved in this is going to be relieved, actually, because right now they're a little bit confused because they're not quite sure about what's happening. They sense that it isn't the way that you are presenting it to be. They already have that feeling. So this will clarify things. And the magical crystal, turquoise, my twin told me he had a turquoise bracelet. I thought he was going to give it to me. I said I wanted a turquoise bracelet. I ended up getting one myself. But that turquoise energy, that crystal, it helps ease fear. And it releases the doubt and worry. It helps you ease the fear regarding whatever true, clear communication that you need to have, either with yourself, like maybe you're not speaking the truth to yourself, or to someone else. So meditate on the color turquoise, it's my favorite color, and on the stone itself, and recognize this is about speaking one's truth, clear communication, and it will purify you of all of the negative feelings that you've been feeling. The last message is Jasper Red. Now, I don't have Jasper in front of me. I don't think. I'm not certain. I might. This might be it right here that's sitting on my workstation. It looks a lot like it, doesn't it? I literally found this on a hike one day, and it's so incredibly beautiful. There's crystal formations in here. So let's just say, for all intents and purposes, that's what it is, because it sure looks like it to me. So Jasper, I feel that this has a lot to do with Lily, but I know that Lily represents someone else in my life. And what Jasper Red is saying is that you may soon find yourself drawn into a situation in which you feel compelled to care for and protect someone who's in need of help. This might be a person or a pet, right, that's recently suffered some kind of trauma and is suffering from anxiety or depression, and depression. I know that this is about my Lily. Your love and attention is going to help them heal, and subconsciously, by you showering this love and attention on this one, you're also going to be simultaneously, subconsciously healing an aspect of yourself that's also yearning to be nurtured. And what is being healed is a trauma that you have experienced in the past, possibly your childhood. It might stem from a past life. It doesn't even matter. You don't have to recollect the past. You don't have to go back to the past. You don't have to try and figure it out. It doesn't matter. Just remember that we each are a mirror of another. And self-healing automatically occurs when we care for another. So when we love, that's why I say, send out unconditional love just out into the world, and it comes back to you. I sent that out last night. My best friend sent me a healing implement. I shared it with you guys. And I used it last night in a Reiki healing with someone energetically. I sent it telepathically, energetically, long distance Reiki healing, and I let them know that it was coming from a place of absolute unconditional love. There were no strings attached. There were no expectations. It was just pure, loving, healing energy. And the result should have been a feeling of bliss. Because when I send that out, I know that comes back to me. And I know that that's what I focus on. What would love say? What would love do? How would love behave?